It doesn't have it.
Okay, now. Okay, now we.
It doesn't have Dawn in it.
All right. I know. Hello. Okay, I got you here. Just hang in there. You still in? Okay, can you guys hear Dr. Richard Allen Miller? It's good. I got it all. It's all the way up, right? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Wait. Hello. Jesus. Hello. Oh wait. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Hello. I've got to get the speakers up. Hold on. Can you? Yeah. There we go. All right. Hello. Richard, go ahead. Talk. Can you hear him? Yeah. Can you hear him now? Kind of? Sort of? Keep talking. No. Hold on. Turn it up. Can you hear him now?
Can't understand.
There's reverb.
Can you hear him now? Go ahead. Okay, hold on, Rich. I'm just trying to.
You come on to those over here and then better?
Now can you hear it? Okay, Richard, we're about to start our program here. We got to get it going here. And Dr. Richard Allen Miller, I'm going to explain to you who he is, and then I'll let him explain to you who he is. Okay, you ready? And this is a great honor to have you here, Richard. Okay, we're about to start. No, we're honored. Okay, you kind of can hear him. Okay, you ready? This is All Day Live, and I'm Will P. Wilson, and we're pre-recording our program today. I have a panel of guests here that I'm very honored to have them tell you why I'm honored to have them here. And I want you to explain why Dr. Richard Allen Miller is one of the foremost people in the world to help us put together the organic medical cannabis patient care system. And I've got a panel here, and hey everybody, it's good to see you. And Richard, I have John explain to me, Dickinson. John
Dickinson.
Yes, can you hear him? John? Okay, go ahead, John, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, I got everything kind of, okay. And I have Gary Rule. These two characters these guys are books and movies and would put Disney productions out of business, or maybe in business, probably. And then we have Tammy Bicknell. She's one of these people that puts together, Don Darrington's the fourth person, but Tammy puts together conferences, right Tammy? Right. And then, so I'm juggling speakers right now here over at North Seattle Community College in the speaker system. So we're going to just make it happen. And if everybody wants to watch, they can, right? Everybody? We're just going to make it happen. But anyway, Richard, you guys, Gary and John and Dawn, these guys are pioneers. Great pioneers. Am I right?
Does that mean we're old?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, we are old.
No, I'm a pioneer too.
You're old too, Wilson.
He wants to be an Indian. By the way, if they want to find out, they go to nwbotanical.org, right?
Well, I have a newer website called richardallenmiller.com.
Yeah.
Basically a physicist that gave intelligence out of Seattle. This morning's video was...
Oh boy. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I worked out of anesthesiology in Seattle. I grew up in Seattle. I'm now often referred to as the Wizard of Oz. I was a rooms kid in Seattle. Stores that you would know, because I don't know what age you are, down in the Pike Street Market, Tensing Momo is one of my retail stores that I started. And so we were part of a growing family that started Cuban Consumer Co-op and Tilled, a bunch of other things, bulk commodities.
Hey, Richard, real quick, I've got Gary, and I've got Tammy, and I've got John here. Who wants to start? So you know who they are.
Okay, I'll start.
Go ahead.
Well, Richard, I remember the 60s quite well back in the University Ave. In fact, I smoked my first joint in the Yale College Inn.
Let me get the speaker working. Hold on. Over here. Go ahead, John.
So we're going to talk to Richard, talk to you.
Yeah.
Talk to Richard. Yeah, I was up working at Boeing in 1966 and living in the Yale College Inn above the Ave. And that led...
You can't hear him? You can't hear him? All
I
right.
can't understand either.
Yeah, it's strange, but I can hear it. But anyway, hold on. Keep talking, John.
Oh, well, one thing led to another, and
Keep talking.
yeah, but one thing led to another, and I eventually, with Gary's help, became the nation's largest importer of hashish. A few ships later, and Gary and I worked out of Colombia for several years, and then we moved to to Lebanon and worked out of there. I don't know.
It's distorted. It's awful.
Oh,
What is he asking?
maybe we could do this. Hey, Dawn,
Yes.
will your phone work over there?
Yes.
It will. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to hand the phone down there. Hold on a second, Rich. Yeah.
Well, we need a little speaker right
It
here.
still works over here, my phone.
I know. I have a better carrier than you.
Why don't you, if you put the mic between you and them, let's see how that works. Just kind of where we can help it hear you guys.
Richard, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Much better.
This is John. I was just mentioning that I remember going well. I worked there in '66 before the sign went up. Right. And because there was no housing, there was about 8 of us living in the Yale College Inn above the Ave on 40th. Yeah, that was. Yeah, so that was where I smoked my first joint, and one joint led to another until I became the largest importer of hashish in the nation. A few ships later. Yeah, non sequitur, right? Exactly. So I'm sitting here with one of my shipmates. He worked on my ship, and I loaded his ships down in Colombia. I lived down there for almost 4 years. And exactly. So then I got a ship, and so he started working on my ship, and we were taken after a contract with the Cousteau Institute in Papua New Guinea after we bought the ship together in Japan. Then made its way to the Maldives, where it was pirated, trying to scoot across the Indian Ocean without being seen, and all of a sudden we're on Walter Cronkite and every newspaper in the world. But everything went out well, and I'll give you to Gary Ruley. And
Well, it's nice meeting you. Where I got started back in the 60s, I worked for the Family Ambulance Company, and I got really tired of the snow and the sleet and the ice, and in the late, about 1969, I bought a government Coast Guard cutter, a 60-footer. I bought government surplus. We sailed it to Florida, did some treasure, sailed it all the way from Detroit, Michigan. We left in the storms of November. That was when the Edmund Fitzgerald sailed. Oh yes, I lived on the boat over 16 years.
motorboat.
Oh yes, this boat about. Oh yes, there's nothing like boating. But this boat had a 10-ton cargo hold, and when I got done with it, it had a 4,000-mile range. So So,
Yeah, you're pioneering, all right. I gotta say that was the day.
yeah, that was back in the early 70s. We lived in Florida Keys, Marathon, and down Kings Point in Key West. And we made several runs down to Santa Marta, Colombia, and that's where John would load us up with thousands of pounds of Santa Marta gold. We'd come up through the Windward Pass and unload on the Go Fast boats off of Bimini, off the Bahamas, and they run into the canals of Miami and Fort Lauderdale and unload their product there.
Except for the one of the last trips, he took all the way to Africa and brought it into New York City from the north.
Yeah, we got a 107 days trip. This was kind of a 107-day trip. It was supposed to take in about 3 weeks. We ended up going from Fort Lauderdale, spent a month in Panama, then we went to Colombia, to Santa Marta, and then it took us, we went closer to the continent of Africa than we were to America. We went 600 miles the other side of Bermuda, and then when we were coming back to America, we were actually heading south. We watched northbound boats, but not the southbound ones. So we unloaded off of Block Island, New York, and then head all the way back down to Florida. Then later on, the Cousteau boat, you probably heard of that, they had a boat called the Calypso, and that was an ex-Navy minesweeper, 150-foot wooden hull ship, the last wooden hull ships that the military built. Well, we bought the sister ship to that boat. John financed it, and I used to buy a lot of things military surplus. And this boat came up for sale in Japan, so we threw a ridiculous $30,000 bid and ended up owning a $30 million boat halfway around the planet in a country that didn't speak English. It cost poor John almost $300. We've got movies of this, and a lot of people, if we didn't have the movies and photos, you wouldn't believe us. Okay, we're going to pass it on to the next person in line here.
Good, Matt. Go
Hi,
ahead.
Dr. Miller. My name is Tammy Ramsey, and I'm honored to be amongst the pioneers of the trade here. I have. Yeah. Yeah, well, I work more on the education of medical cannabis. I bring expos together, bringing cannabis-friendly businesses to public access, so people have access to cannabis-friendly businesses and access to laws. No, I actually just started this last weekend with our first expo, and we're going to continue across the state, we hope, and just I'll pass you off to Dawn here and let her introduce herself. Hallelujah. I'd love to drive through Moses Lake and instead of seeing alfalfa, peas, I'd love to see marijuana.
How do they get a hold of you, Tammy? For more, tell them about the gorge. Tell them about the gorge.
Okay, and we're also working on another project. We're trying to site a location, and one we're working on is the gorge for hemp stock at the gorge. If we can't get the... Yeah. Well, we'd like to get Eastern Washington and Western Washington together because we don't have many advocates in Eastern Washington, so I guess we got to show them how to do it.
We're the experts.
We are. So I'll pass you off to Dawn here.
Richard, Ask how can he help? Ask him one more.
Going through and doing some work up in Sandpoint, and I actually saw black gangs running with Tech 9s on their back against me, and I saw it. I had no idea that it had gone that way.
Yeah. Hey, is there anything you can suggest or help with the hempstock idea
At the gorge.
at the gorge?
Yeah, it's Chuck Walters of Acres USA, and I have co-authored a book. It's unpublished because he died before we finished it, on growing hemp as a virgin white paper. And that is its real future. In my opinion, it's a better fiber than logging, and if you can make it as a virgin white, which was always the thing, how to do that. We wrote a book on how to do that. That's where hemp's real future is in paper, probably.
Absolutely.
Hey, Richard, real quick. As far as putting together a committee to do the gorge hemp stock, would you be on that committee? Would you ask him? Tammy, you got to put a committee together, right?
Yeah, we're working on putting a group of people together. We're looking for some of the hempstock organizers. Yeah.
Would you just, would you be interested in being on that committee?
No. An advisory. Just what we need is advice. Yeah.
Well, just to have access to your advice and possible speakership, that would be wonderful.
Hey, Richard, how we get a hold of you?
Yeah, through this little phone.
Well, we're going to need your help, right?
We are.
We're going to just hang in there. That's all we want, anyway. We'll let you have your brain, but just share what's in it with us. Hey, Dawn, go ahead. It's Dawn.
Hi, Mr. Dr. Miller. This is Dawn Barrington. How are you this evening? That's okay. Think of all the time that's saving you not having to comb all that nasty hair in the morning. My great concern and place in the world is I've been trying to drag this industry out of the stoner ages into the true medical for a long, long time. I think we're making some headway. My contention is if it's poison, it does not belong in medicine. It's not medicine. But to achieve the ends and to get the therapeutic benefits that we're really looking to have for our patients, we need more extensive testing in the Pacific Northwest. What can you suggest? What can you offer on how we can get this so we can identify the growing number of 30s?
Go ahead. Go ahead, talk. We have a panel here. You're on the air.
Hold it up to your speaker.
Go ahead. Tom? Tom? Is he there?
Yeah, but
Hey, Richard, we can't really hear you. We can't hear you.
we hear him over here.
Can you hear him over there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yo, there's still a Jack Straw studio up there. Yeah, it still exists up in the U district. So. Yeah. Well, what Don is a founding owner of a shop up here in Aurora, 86th and Aurora. Yeah, 86th and Aurora. You know where the
Yeah, by the Jack.
yeah, right around the corner from the Jack in the Box, 86th and Aurora, called Choice Wellness, and her. There you go. So her concern, and it should be the concern of every person who uses anything, is to drive home the word organic and the word pesticide. You know, to drive away the pesticides and the mites and the mold and you know. Yeah. Next you're gonna say ladybugs, I suppose, right? Have you ever been to the little shack there down the trail just across the water from South Park where they're working on it? Well, you grew up there. My great grandfather was the last mayor of South Park, so I'm pretty well.
Real quick, we're gonna take a real quick break,
Okay.
just for 1 second. We'll be right
we're gonna be
back.
signing off here.
We're gonna be right back. Hold on.
No, we're not. I'm going to put it once as part
Okay, we're back for one last moment. Go ahead.
Okay, well, you can reach me and Gary here at johndickinson.info, and I'll have some information up there shortly. And Tammy has a site, and Gary's gonna light up, I guess, because he always has to. And
I do. Okay, and I'll let you know, my website is acannabisconsultants@gmail.com or at acannabisconsultants.com, or you can contact. Okay,
I'll write it for her. Go ahead.
okay, great. And I'll give you to Dawn for her last comments.
Hi, this is Dawn Darrington, info@choicewellnesswa.com or 206-682-3015. Be careful out there.
Don't worry, it's not tobacco.
alrighty,
It's my
Richard.
medicine.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're going over to the city attorney, Peter Holmes'
I'm gonna move fast.
birthday party at this very moment. Okay, thanks for watching.
All right,
Rock and roll.
move fast.
Oh, he's still talking.
We got a party.
So, okay,
We got a
would you
party.
hand this to him, please?
We got our priorities straight.
so we can leave you like this?
Oh, Rich, hey, get his contact information. Richard, something else. Wait.